guys, this is Heather from healthyveganrecipes.net. So today we're going to do another recipe with chocolate. Coming up on the holidays, it's always good to have a nice wide repertoire of recipes to make with chocolate. And I heard from a bunch of you guys a couple weeks ago when I posted a recipe for homemade chocolate that some of you are like me and you want to minimize your use of oil and sugar. And while that recipe is awesome for people who want an alternative to a store-bought chocolate bar, it does have oil and sugar. Those are two of the base ingredients. There are only 3 ingredients, so you can't really reduce them. Otherwise, you'll just wind up with less chocolate. So while I think that that's a fantastic option for people who want to have some chocolate, my dad in particular is one who loves chocolate, so that's a good one for him. But for those of you who are looking for an option that's lower in fat and sugar, I've got just the thing for you today. So in the place of oil and in the place of sugar, what we're going to do is use bananas. And we're gonna make like a pudding or a smoothie type thing and make it chocolate flavored. And I'm gonna actually make mine with some pumpkin pie type spices. So if you want the exact measurements and recipe, you can head over to healthyveganrecipes.net. I will post everything for you there. And right now I'm gonna show you how to make this. Okay, step 1, you want to peel your bananas. Might seem too basic, but you know what? Sometimes it doesn't hurt to specify, because banana peel in here would not be tasty. So you are going to need some type of machine that will blend this up. So I'm using my food processor. You can use a blender, you can use a hand blender. You can probably even do this by mashing them up with a fork or a potato masher, but it won't be quite as smooth and the water doesn't get mixed in quite as nicely. So the first thing, if you're using a food processor, just blend up the bananas. If you're using a blender, you want to put some water in the bottom to get it going. Once it's smooth, that is your base for this. And like I said, banana is sweet, so you don't need sugar, and it's creamy, so you don't need oil. From here, you can pretty much actually do anything you like. You can flavor it in any way you want. I've got a whole bunch of fun stuff going on over here, so I'm going to show you what I am going to do to flavor this into some chocolate pumpkin spiced banana pudding deliciousness. If you're ever at a loss, by the way, for what to call something that you're serving someone, just end it with deliciousness and it's bound to go over pretty well, right? Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna add some ground flax because it's healthy and because it helps get a pudding-like texture. So then I can add some more water. Then, I promised you this was going to be chocolate, but I'm actually using carob powder because it has natural sugars in it, so it doesn't need as much sweetness to go with it. If I was using cocoa powder, I wouldn't use as much, or I'd put another banana in, or some fresh dates. Those are always nice. Then, okay. Flavors. I'm gonna put some cinnamon because I love cinnamon. And with carob or chocolate, it is really, really nice. Then nutmeg, another great holiday spice. And allspice is also in pumpkin pie spice. If you want to add some of that, that's awesome. Cloves, another good one. I'm just going to keep it simple today, but I am going to add some fresh ginger because I love it and really healthy for you. Helps reduce inflammation, helps stimulate your digestive system, all good stuff. And what I'm going to do, because I'm using fresh ginger, I am grating it and then I'm going to squeeze the juice out of the pulp. You can also put the pulp in here if you want to. And actually, maybe I'll do that today. Because hey, why not, right? Ground ginger, you can use as well. If you use whole ginger and you don't grate it, I find that it's just too spicy, so that's why I grate it up. And to be honest, that might be a little bit much. So give that another blend and it should be looking pretty chocolatey and awesome. Tastes pretty awesome too. Does have a bit of a kick with that ginger, but I like it. Okay, from here, I'm actually gonna add a couple other things because I wanted to get some protein powder in here. So this is hemp protein powder. And I'm just gonna put a couple spoonfuls in. And to give it that last gingerbready kind of flavor, because I called it pumpkin pie, but really what was in my head was gingerbread. And for some reason, I really like the combination of molasses and the hemp protein. I find it really makes a difference. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in there. Molasses is pretty strong, but it's got lots of iron in it and B vitamins, great for energy. One last thing, if you want to make it super creamy and yummy, is a little bit of nut or seed butter. Almond butter would be awesome. I've got sunflower seed butter here right now. I'm just going to throw a spoonful in there. And yes, this is adding fat, but it's a whole food fat, so I'm okay with it. And it's only a little bit. Besides, we need some healthy fat in our diet. You need some. And the way to get it is from whole foods like nuts, seeds, and their butters. All right, so give it one last blend, taste it, see if it fulfills all of your wildest dreams, and then eat it and enjoy it because it's really healthy. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll try to figure out something to call it. And let me know what you think by leaving a comment below. Again, if you want the recipe, head over to healthyveganrecipes.net. I will post everything that I did, although most of it is optional. You can play with the amounts and the flavorings and do whatever suits your wildest dreams. Enjoy, and I will see you guys next time.